So you get up smoking using your favourite starter kit or pod kit, but of late it's not quite cutting it. Well, you might be ready to move up to something a bit more powerful and something you can put your own wicks and coils in. Well, today I might have something worth your while, so stay tuned. Yes, so guys, up for review today is the Eco Kit by Vaporstorm. Very nifty little mod kit that comes with the RDA and all the bells and whistles. So if you want to pick one of these up, it's going to set you back the bank busting amount of £25. Yes, you heard it guys, £25 for all of this kit. And that's exactly what I paid for it from ecigone.co.uk. So as for specs, it's a single 18650 semi-mechanical box mod with a bunch of safety features including low ohms, low battery and short circuit protection. It fires down to 0.09 ohms. It comes included with a very nifty little RDA called the Lion. It's made from lightweight ABS plastic with an awesome hydro dipped finish, and it comes in a wide range of colours and patterns. So let's crack on and see what comes in the box. So this is what the packaging that the Vaporstorm Eco Kit comes in. In the packaging you obviously get the mod. You also get this baggie containing a black screwdriver, one of them tri-ring ones, 2 fuse Clapton coils and some spare grub screws, which you are going to need. You also get a sheet of Japanese cotton, and you also get some documentation. So let's start with the RDA. First off, this is called the Lion from Vaporstorm. Starting from the top, you've got this black Delrin 810 drip tip. O-ring set on the inside for all your 810 drip tips. Coming down, you got the spinny part of your top cap, which has got this nice tribal pattern going around the outside. And that just pulls off like so. And there is the cutouts for your airflow. Now this is a con. The machining on this top piece here is not very good. It's very sharp. You can feel the burrs, and you've got to be careful that you don't cut yourself. So that's definitely a con for Vaporstorm. They could have machined and deburred this a little bit better. But it has got a nice dome, nice finish on the inside. Apart from this edge here, it is okay, I suppose. O-ring to seat it into the barrel. Coming down, you got your barrel with Vapor on the one side and a picture of a lion and V-Storm on the other side. A little bit busy in my opinion, but I'm not going to class it as a con. I'll just say it is a little bit busy, but it ain't too bad. There you got your airflow slots, big gaping airflow slots. Turn this light up a little bit. And on the inside you can see these ridges. There is a notch system on this. I don't even going to be able to see it. There, just below the airflow, can you see them little notches? And they correspond to the deck. Little cutouts on the deck. But again, it's a con. These are not machined very well, and at times it can be difficult to get the top cap seated properly, especially when you've got it sitting on a mod. Normally I've been having to take it off the mod and put it onto an Atty stand and then line it up that way, but could have been done a little bit better. And then we come onto the deck. All gold plated, postless design, although it is cut down the centre. So you've got positive on one side, negative on the other, and your coil sits across there, and the cotton sits in these channels there. Now, the good thing I like about this, and it's definitely a pro, is the way they've designed the airflow. As you can see, it's got a sloping cutout channel on the deck, and then when you line it up with the airflow, that corresponds with the airflow and slopes it up to your coil, which I like, and it's definitely going to be a pro. And I like also that the way they've cut down the middle, and when you drip your juice down or your squonk, it has a channel to seep back through so it doesn't collect on your airflow. Very good design. And you got your normal gold plated post screws, which are going to be a con because they're like butter. Even putting normal round wire builds in has mangled them up, so it's got to be a con. I don't know why they gold plate the screws, it's pointless and it just makes them totally unusable. You got a decent juice well. Coming down on the bottom, you got Lion, RDA, some CE marks, and designed and manufactured by Vaporstorm. Now another big con on this is the 510 pin. It's that flat. So please do not use this on a hybrid. It's not compatible and it will cause you a shitload of hell if you try and do it. So definitely a no. So measurements on this, it's going to be 22mm height, not including the drip support of 510, and 24mm diameter. So let's get on with the mod. Quick measurements on this, it's going to be 82mm from top to bottom, 40mm side to side, and 25mm width. Starting from the top, you got a nice gold plated spring loaded 510 pin, very similar to the Puma mod. It's a nice oval design, 2 screws on the top. Coming down, you got the fire button, nice clicky fire button. This also lights up to tell you the different situations like safety features and also battery status. So that is definitely going to be a pro for that. On the back you got your battery door. Now one little con is going to be the magnets on this. They're not very good. The door moves around quite a bit and it's not very tight, although it won't come off. A little bit of rattle on the button, so that's another con. But these magnets could have been done better. You can see there, the magnets are there. And they're a bit loosey goosey. Can hear the rattle on there. But for the most part, it does hold okay. So you got this nice ventilation hole here for battery venting, and also here and here. And also it lets you see your battery wrapped inside, so you can match that accordingly. Coming down, it's not going to be very easy to see, but you have got a nice contour on the plastic, and it does sit perfect and flush and comfortable in your hand when you grip it. It's also on the battery door as well, but with this side you can actually turn it around and have it so it's like a S shape, but then whatever pattern you've got will look a bit silly, so I just normally keep it like that. It's still very comfy in the hand. Coming down to the bottom, you've got nothing but 2 screws same as the top. There's a USB charging port. Take the battery door off, and inside you got a nice gold plated spring loaded contact, clearly marked plus and minus, and a nice gold plated contact on the top. And that's pretty much it, guys. There isn't a lot to this mod. Now the board in this is very similar to the board in this, which is the Vaporstorm Raptor Squonk mod. So if you've had one of these, it's going to be very similar to this. So let's get a battery in it. Positive down. As you can see, it comes on straight away. We've got a blue LED, tell you the battery is fully charged, and when the battery drains out, it does turn red. Now it's flashing 3 times to tell you there's no atomizer. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off, as usual. Okay, there you go. This is what it looks like with the included RDA. Now, one con on this is they could have included a matching drip tip. For some people, that is going to be a bit of a problem, especially trying to match a drip tip to this. You're going to struggle. So maybe that's something for Vaporstorm to think of in the future. I don't mind paying an extra £5 or £10 to have a nice matching drip tip in the set. But for the price you're paying, $24.99, this is just a screaming deal. I mean, you get a perfectly usable RDA, which vapes very well, which is going to be a pro. It's a definite good vape on the RDA. And you get a nice little semi-mechanical mod, which fits perfect in the hand and vapes really well. It does up to 90 watts, depending on the build you set in the atomizer. So just bear that in mind. There is no adjustability on this. It all depends on the ohms of your build. Now the finish on this is exactly the same as the Puma mod that I did a review for a while back and was very popular. Over 60,000 views on that already since I've done that review. So people are interested in this kind of thing. And if you've owned a Puma, then you'll like this, because it's exactly the same hydro dipped finish, and they come in a load of different patterns. So definitely a pro on that. Very good finish. This is the cartoon one. That's what it's called. I'll show you if you can see that on the side. Storm Vapor. With his Ecigone in the side there, and on the side you got the same. But for 25 quid, it is a screaming, as I said, it's a screaming deal, and it's a very nice little kit. So to build this guy, it's pretty simple. Just undo your power screws, like so. Let's turn this light down a little bit. Give it a bit more contrast. Like so. Then you get your coils. It's just a standard postless deck situation. What I'll normally do for this is I put the coil in the centre, the tip of my finger in the centre, and then place my thumb at the exact same measurement, and then I cut level flush with my fingers, and that normally gives me the right length. . So you get your coil, and just pop it in like so. Just like a little bit more. You can see, nice and flush. And then just tighten down pair of screws. Get something in there to stop that coil from deforming. Like so, and then just tighten them up. And adjust accordingly. And there you go, pretty simple. Same with the other side. Get that in there. Stop that hold it for me and tighten away. There you go, as you can see, perfectly formed. These are triple 28 gauge aliens, by the way, only around 0.16, so it should work well on this mechanical box mod. Now, I don't need to set these coils because they have been used before, but for the video I will show you that you can actually use a mod, as long as the first initial fire doesn't go below 0.09, sorry, then it should fire. There you go. Firing perfectly. I need to set them coils. Let's carry on with the cutting. So I'm going to be using just normal Japanese cotton, Muji cotton, and I would suggest that you strip both sides off, like so, and then just twiddle your one end and smash it through your coil, like so, and pull through it. Like so. Same with the other side. Pull the outside layer off. Twiddle the one end. And pop it through the coil. Like so. And where I've been cutting it is, I've just been cutting it level with the bottom O-ring. Like so, level with the bottom O-ring, and just chop off. Yeah, you can fluff the end of your wicks out. It's not necessary with these sort of RDAs. And then just pop that in your deck, in that fuse channel, like so. Pretty simple, no need to be delicate about it, just shove it in there and it should be good to go. like so. And pop on your top, your bevel, line it up with the airflow, and you might get lucky on the first turn. As you can see, mine isn't, and I can't get that in. So try again. Still nothing, I can't get it in. So I'm going to have to take this off and do it that way. See, this is the little con I was on about. It's a bit of a ball like, and if it was machined properly, it wouldn't happen. Line that up. See, even when it's lined up, it still doesn't want to click in. There you go. Done. But it's a bit of a ball like having to take it off the mod. And there we go. Now, the juice I'm going to be using is this Team 120 Cloud Puff Blackcurrant Lemonade. Very, very nice juice. Very Moorish. Very tasty blackcurrant lemonade with a hint of Coolada in it. I'll just drain my coils. And give it a fire. Drain my coils. And give it a fire. Drain my coils. And give it a fire. Oh, here she is. Lovely jubbly. And bang on your top cap. And then adjust your airflow accordingly. I normally have it on the lowest setting with the really thin slit. As you can see. And there she is. Vaping lovely. So let's get back up top and talk more about it. So guys, we're at the best part of the review, and that's the vaping. I've got the Lion RDA sitting on top, which comes included in the kit. I've got a set of triple 28 gauge aliens in here, only at 0.16. And I've got a freshly charged VTC 5A. Let's give it a few vapes. So as you can see guys, it's pumping out the vapour. This produces a fair amount of power for what it is, up to 90 watts depending on the build obviously. So the big question of the day is, can I recommend this? Now for a new vapor what's been using a starter kit or a pod system, and they want to move up to something a bit more powerful and a bit more advanced, then this is absolutely perfect for them. And also if you're an experienced vapor already and you just want a quick cheap little mod what you can throw in your backpack or your pocket, then this is also for you, because it's really lightweight, pocket friendly, and a very good deal for £25. So that's it for this review guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and remember, smoking kills, choose life. See you guys.